Okay, back again with another code breakdown, and this is from Codewars. Dictionary drills and user contacts. Yeah, that's what it is. Had to reset myself a little bit there. You are putting together contact information for all the users of your website to ship them a small gift. You queried your database and you got back a list of users where each user is another list with up to 2 items. A string representing the user's name and their zip code. Yeah, some of these have backstories which are a little unnecessary. An example might look like, and yeah, they have a 2-dimensional list. Right, you have your outer list. The inner list is a name and a integer, and you notice some have both, some have one. So you got a name and an integer. So name and a zip code according to this backstory here. Notice that one of the users above has a name but doesn't have a zip code, namely Miss Bethany Cock. No jokes out there. Write a function user contacts that takes a 2-dimensional list like the one above and returns a dictionary with an item for each user, where the key is the user's name and the value is the user's zip code. If your data does not include a zip code, then the value should be none. So for Miss Bethany Cock, the value will be none. The objective here is to take the 2-dimensional list and turn it into a dictionary where the name is the key, the value is the integer zip code, and for one's missing a zip code, you're going to put none as the value. So we zoom it down here. There is your resulting dictionary. You see the names, zip code, key, value. Good, let's go, let's get into it. Hit the training area, hit the gym. Let's do this thing. I'm going to show you 2 versions of this. And yeah, as a little sneak preview, this is going to be able to be put into dictionary comprehension. I'll do that soon, once I get the first one out the way. Going to create an empty dictionary. I'm going to populate this, of course, with my stuff. I am going to loop through the 2-dimensional list, going first dimension, list by list, and yeah, of course, when you loop through a 2-dimensional list, each element is itself a list, and I'm going to do my check for each inner list only consisting of one element, because if it consists of only one element, it's going to be like Miss Bethany Cock here, where I'm going to put none for the value. So I'm going to do that check just right away. I'm going to say if the inner list only has one element, I'm going to put none as the value for this key. And I'm going to check the length of it. The length of the inner list is only 1. Then I am going to create a key for my dictionary using the name and make it equal to none as the value. See, checking out this syntax here on line 5. This underlined portion, this is the creation of a key in my dictionary. I'm creating a key that corresponds to the name, and I'm making its value for that key equal to none. That's what's going on there. And I'm going to say otherwise, or else, if you will. I am going to create a key as well, and I'm going to make it equal to, and actually I screwed that up a little bit. Let's go back to line 5. Got an addendum there. So data index I, it is not the name. Data index I is the entire inner list. Or yeah. So I've got to index into the inner list and get index 0 of that. See, let's look at one of these inner lists that has 2 elements. You look at this, the inner list. This is element 0. This is element 1. So my key needs to be element 0 of that inner list. I messed that up initially. Now it's corrected. Got to do that here as well. 0. So for the else, of course, I'm creating the key, making it equal to the name. The value is going to be equal to element 1 of my inner list, namely the zip code. And using double indexing, it's data I1. That is it, kiddies, because I'm going to have it, it's going to be populated, and the dictionary is, that is. I simply return the dictionary. We are good to go. Maybe not. Let's see here. Yeah, misspellings up in here. There we go with that. There we go with that. All right. There is version 1. Now I'm going to hip you to version 2 of this mother, and I'm going to do it with dictionary comprehension, turning this into a one-liner. And I'm going to do that one-liner in a different environment because for some reason in Codewars, actually, I was going to say I can't expand the training area, but I totally can. I forgot I can use this thing on the top right to do so. So I'll expand the area and get to work. Thank goodness for a good memory here. So turning this into dictionary comprehension. And if you don't know what dictionary comprehension is, it is the ability to create and populate a dictionary on a single line using a certain syntax. That syntax will typically involve a for loop, where you use a for loop to populate and create your dictionary. I'm going to do that for this because the objective here, of course, is to create a dictionary based on certain criteria. So this is going to be a one-liner, so I'll be able to create, populate, and return the dictionary on a single line. So it's all happening right here. I'll start with curly braces, denoting a dictionary, and it'll get a little thick here, and I'll just type and explain soon. Let me check this thing out a little bit, make sure it's good. Okay, yeah. So got your header. You put the header typically at the end in dictionary comprehension or list comprehension, as it were. And really what I'm saying is similar to what I was saying in my earlier thing, or the earlier version, is that it slightly different logic, but if the length of my inner list is 2, I'm going to make a key value pair consisting of the name and the zip code. Otherwise, the value is going to be none for that dictionary. There's your dictionary comprehension. And let's try this sucker out. Turn this mother out. Now I've contracted where this is the expansion and this is the contraction. In Codewars, you can do this right here at the top. This is the top right. So just letting you know what's going on here. Now I'm going to run this sucker. Test. See what we got. Good test. Good not submission, attempt. And there we go. So there, my friends, is your dictionary comprehension version. So you got 2 versions. You don't remember the last one, rewind, take a look at it. Here's your other one. And that's it for me. Got a solution, got some explanation. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And I am out.